Hello, my name is Willis Major, and this is my book, What a Real Man Is, and I'll be talking about some chapters in my book. Please hit the subscribe button if you like what you hear. Thank you. First chapter is A Real Man Loves Women. This concept may seem simple, and yet we find so many married men today who are on download. Just because you have the body parts of a man doesn't mean you love women, you know. But still, some women they seem to have a hard time sometimes identifying men who are straight. If you are a real man, then although you may be committed to one woman, I think you still have some, you still can have lustful feelings inside for other women, even though you don't act on those things. I mean, you may see a woman who looks pretty or maybe have a nice shape, so the senses inside of you are going to, uh, have some type of feelings or that arise inside of you and say, oh, that woman looks nice, or she has a nice body, a pretty face, nice hair, and whatnot. I know it's hard for some women to understand, but a man's lust for another woman has nothing to do with the love that they may have for you if they're in a committed relationship. They just don't act on those things. Heck, a man can lust for the woman he's in a relationship with. He can like the way she looks and the way her body, how she smells, and all those type of things. A man can love a woman, but not really lust for her as well. I mean, some men may be in a relationship with a woman because she's providing them with some finance or help or whatnot, but he really doesn't feel any type of lustful feelings or for her. And I think one of the basic instincts of a man is to lust for other women and who you are attracted to. I mean, you're going to feel that. When I say lust, I mean kind of attraction. It's probably a better word to say. I'm not struggling. I'm not suggesting that a real man should act on any type of lust or attraction that he, has for women if he's in a committed relationship. But I am questioning someone's manhood if he does not recognize the beauty and sexiness of women. I find it important for a real man to be attracted to different women than for than a woman being attracted to different men. I mean, that probably happens as well, I'm sure. I know some women who, are attracted to different men, but the same trait in a woman would instantly cause a real man not to want her for marriage. You don't want a woman who's looking at other men. You want that woman to have only lust or attraction for yourself, even if it is a myth. If he did not want you, if a man did not want you, it probably would be for. He probably wouldn't want you if you did have those feelings for other men, but if he did want you, it would just be for sex. It's a double standard out there in the world, I know, but there is history that backs up this double standard. If we look back in the beginning of time, you see man is always or has always had multiple women and wives has been the norm. Even if you look in the Bible, in the Old Testament, rarely do you see a woman with multiple husbands in history. Although some women probably had multiple lovers or probably still do today. Why is it that it seems okay for a man to have multiple lovers, but it's not as well accepted for women to have multiple lovers? It could be that the male reproductive system was designed to procreate, more plentiful than the woman reproductive system. This physical aspect of a man's body is what makes him lust after many women, as opposed to women lusting after many men. I mean, we have A woman can carry, maybe multiple babies at once and can carry babies at different times throughout life on a limited basis. Maybe, it takes 9 months to have a baby. But a man can produce millions of sperm to impregnate one egg from one woman. A man can impregnate hundreds of women in one calendar year if he was sleeping with that many women. But a woman can typically only get pregnant, twice in that same calendar year. Our bodies are therefore built to support multiple women. I make this case not to suggest men should be with multiple women, but only to show that because of our physical makeup, that it is inherently natural for men to be physically attracted to many women, even though we should have self-restraint. The question for women when they choose a man is if they can tell if that man really likes women or is practicing self-restraint, or is he physically not attracted to women and secretly likes men. So don't be mad or overly concerned if a man finds other women attractive, because it is a natural tendency for them to feel that way. But at the same time, he should be mature enough to not act on those feelings with multiple women. He should be seeking one. Usually a man will look at another woman and it will help determine if he likes other women or are attracted to them. But if he's only looking at her shoes, at her nails, eyebrows, you might have to question if he really likes a woman or maybe want to be a woman. But no doubt, a real man loves women and is attracted to women.